What's up, everybody? Professor Vicky here. I wish you could see me push up my glasses, but my webcam is not here yet. Okay, that was lame as fuck. Anyways, does anyone need some help with these bosses? I'm here to help some bosses. I got a bit of footage here lined up. I also have my game in the background in case people want to go over stuff real quick. Mostly, the whole point of it, I'm just recording this, so if anyone watches this shit, they can see a little bit of how I do it, at least. Some of it's like, I don't want to go over like super cheese. That's not fun if you're doing casual. People need to beat it like properly. Although most of the mini bosses here, I don't really give a shit about. They're just so easy. They're just so easy to cheese. It's like, whatever. Or fight properly. The bosses are the main point, though. Like, we're gonna fight this stuff. Look at it. Much better. Excuse me, I got some water. Anyways, I have these all in like the most ghetto order possible. As at least I have them ordered by the first time you encounter them, and then mostly all the shit's the same here, except for like the ones by themselves. Oh yeah, we will. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna make a command for sure. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do the tutorial videos, and I'm gonna record this VOD I'm recording right now, and then I'm gonna make timestamps so people don't have to like listen to this whole bullshit. I'm gonna be like, I strongly recommend you watch the timestamps. I'm just gonna do this whole thing right now in one take, and then I'm gonna timestamp it all in one video, so it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, this is like super informal, but I don't give a shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, you could, just like those other people. All right. So mini bosses, I know some are pretty like annoying for some people, but I don't know if anyone needs too much help with these. Some people might, so that's why we're doing everything. We're going over everything. So here's the first clip here. Is gonna be of the first boss of the mini boss of the game. He's like your basic run-of-the-mill enemy you'll see later. If we run the clip, it's very straightforward. Like, he's got a few slow moves. I'm playing kind of poorly. It's best to wait for his moves. Let him do it first before you do hits. It's rather slow and totally readable, and I apologize in advance because I didn't practice against the mini bosses much. I'm mostly better against the bosses themselves, so there's gonna be a few blunders. But well, I'm human too. I'm human too. So yeah, we're gonna run this video a few times just to. Hi Luigi, how's it going? So this boss here, I recommend, just not being aggressive too much. You don't have to. It really doesn't matter. He dies in like 5 thingies anyways. But yeah, he's rather slow. Very, very easy to deal with. Yeah, that's basically it for him. He's so easy to kill, basically. And that's that guy. Next we have the generals, which you're gonna see. Those are the next mini bosses you'll see. There's like 3 of these guys. Pizza, it's fine. You don't have to cook pizza all the time. It's good to be lazy. So generals, that's not the right one. Let me see. Let me find the first guy. Oh, it's right here. Alright, so these guys, like the boss you just witnessed, they basically have the same moveset, except if you wait too long, they have a potential to charge up their posture back. Don't let them do that. Otherwise, it's the same shit. Here, this boss, you can just run behind like that, like you saw just now. Boom, backstab. And the tutorial's in my fucking way because it's a new file. Anyways, you can go aggressive on this guy. It's much better that way. Man, his moves are totally readable as well. Like, one of the most common things you'll see once he deflects your shit, is that slow hit right there. Repeat it again. So you hit him a few times, you got a clank there, and then he goes for that slow thing. If you want to time it properly, what I like to do is, as soon as it's deflected, so you can like press guard wheel kick and then press it again. It's good timing for me, but it helps me. Ooh. Yeah, otherwise he's the same moveset. It's rather quick. You can play a little more patient with this if you want, but I like to clank him a bit. And it's a lot helpful. But that's basically what you have to deal with. And this one, this is the second one you deal with. It's the one where you have to run up the stairs, and he's got a bunch of dickheads here. So, if you want to deal with this real properly, all you do is this. You kill all his friends in front of him, and he does fuck all about it, you know? He's like, oh, great, my friends are dead. What now? Now I'm gonna die. I'm alone. Yeah, this is the same shit, really. Just a bit slower because he's tankier. Oh, he can jump like that too sometimes. Fun fact. He usually does that if you like hit him once, then he'll tend to jump like that. Like you hit him once with the clank, you're too slow, he'll jump. The timing is roughly the same as the other moves, just a bit slow, so it's a bit readable. Also, if you clank after that as well, he'll pull back. If you're able to hit him, he'll pull back, and then he'll do that. Also, a bit slow, you might want to be a little more patient. If you see him pull back, just don't mash the attack button and just wait for him. He also has a potential sweep if you don't, if he doesn't deflect you. And that's basically it. The thing you want to look out for in like this whole game in general is that enemies have different moves coming out, whether or not you're passive or aggressive with them. And obviously, for most of these, you want to be as aggressive as hell because those tend to be the easier movesets. But sometimes these guys, like this guy, I was mashing the attack button and he still found ways to use attacks that come out if you don't, if you just clank with him. If you notice there, he tried to also do a shoulder slam on me. If you see that, he's going to follow up with another attack afterwards. It's a side sweep from his left. And you want to be ready for it. You don't want to attack him after you block the shoulder slam. So here's the third one. There's actually a second one. I screwed up. My fault. But this is the one after the chained ogre. So yeah. The easiest way to start this is from the back. As you notice, I didn't start from the chained ogre bonfire. I started from the one before the snake. Because that way, you'll have an easier time killing all the enemies. No problem. So that guy, you can just run up to him, kill him. For the most part, you want to just make sure you get all these enemies here. I did make a small mistake here. There's a dude up top on the left, from the left of where I was. And if he aggroes you, he's a dude that clanks his fucking gong. And he'll alert all the enemies. That's a small mistake on my part, so you want to make sure to kill him right away too. Or else he'll alert everybody. It also somewhat works so that if he's alerted, then they'll start slowly walking up to you and moving positions. Shadows Bro Twice video. Yeah, this fucker right here. I'm supposed to kill him right away, but that's no big deal. See, they're just gonna chill on the other side of the map trying to find me. Bro, to real? Yeah, so it's usually the boss moves if you hear that, but sometimes he doesn't. This guy is the only one who moved. He's easy to deal with. This guy is just a gunner. Bye-bye. No problem. That's what's up. He's fucking dead. Easy peasy. And then, same shit, different day. Backstab him. And then, basically same thing you've seen the first few videos. It's the same boss. That's why they're all in one thing. See? Pulls back sometimes if you don't attack fast enough. He'll do... There you go. Shoulder slam right there. Perfect. That's the other move that comes out when he parries you. I keep saying parry, but you know what I mean. So, he'll do that a lot of time, but right here? Nope, not too slow. There you go. He's gonna stop, do this, boom, and then slice. And he did it again right there. And if you let him continue like that, if you don't parry it quickly enough, he's gonna keep attacking you. Like this. Like he went for it again, and then I fucked up, so now he just does random multiple slices. You can be a Chad gamer and block all of them, but for me, I pussied out there because I'm still not too familiar with that. Pussied out, sorry. But yeah, he goes through like, I don't even know if it continues after you block it past the second one, because if you block the first hit, then he never does it, which is why I never see it. But yeah, that's the general and the tutorial boss. So next up we have The Shinobi Hunter. He's this dude here before the bonfire in Hirata Estate after the bridge. He's got a few enemies to deal with. I had my speed on by accident, but the gist of it is you want to basically. I like to kill all the enemies first. I hate dealing with more than one enemy at once. I can't. So I'm just, using my speed mod real quick just to kill all these. I should have done it slower, but it's no big deal. Like, the whole gist of it is, like, throw your shurikens, fuck them up. And then he's gonna run in some direction. He went over there for some reason. You can get a backstab on him. If you don't, if you aggro him, you can always just run back and make him lose aggro, so you get the free backstab. This footage is really quick. You're not going to see a whole lot, but the whole thing is, if you don't attack him all that much, most of the time he's just going to do Mikiri attacks, and you can just easily do that. And sometimes he'll go for it when you're not attacking fast enough, like there. If you clank with him, he will. Let me see here. Clank here. He's one of his moves he goes for is he's gonna hit you with the top and then goes for a Mikiri counter that you can do. Boom. As long as you get like 2 off, he's already dead. Like this boss is, he might give you some trouble, and if you die, it's a hassle to like get back, clear all the enemies again. But you can totally just pull back, wait for him to do a charge attack so you can Mikiri his ass. And on the off chance you parry him, that's one of the moves. Ooh. And that's basically it for him. Yeah, there's no like I said, being aggressive is much easier, but sometimes you want to like take it slow. Some of the moves that will come up might be in your favor, like this dude's parry, like this dude's Mikiri's. And Mikiri is a sick ass move, so why not, right? In fact, if I can find, I didn't mean to do that. Shinobi Hunter. He's not on this mod. That sucks. Oh well, no big deal. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's the Hirata one. So next, we have the Drunkards. And there's actually 4 fights involving Drunkards. Let's do the one everyone's familiar with, Juzo Uno. The best thing about this fight is you have this guy here, your meat shield. Nogame Gensai. He's a man charging after like 6 or 7 of these dudes. I lost count. But you have his backup, taking all the aggro in case you can't deal with it. There is a strat that speedrunners use that involves Kachins. You can get behind the boss, like just sneak behind all these guys, backstab the boss. The only problem is you need Mortal Blade and you need a lot of attack power, and that just invalidates the boss. But let's say I did this right after I did this the minute I got the bell, so we're doing it like freshly first time, no stats. Right now, you want your meat shield to like, take as much aggro as you can. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's fine if you just like move around, reposition. These guys are easy to deal with because they will never deflect your shit. Hirata enemies are a joke. Shield guys, axe them, and they die instantly. Lurk mode engaged. Yeah, see it? Boom, split their shields, dead instantly. And hopefully, if the aggro suited your favor, the boss should only be on your meat shield here, and you've got plenty of time to kill everyone around you. Maybe you can get a few free hits in if he's alive like this. Sometimes he'll die really quick, and you won't have any free hits. But it'd be like that sometimes. He puts in a bold effort, and he dies. If you can keep him alive throughout this fight, but it really doesn't matter. When you come back to the revisit, he's dead anyways. So he's fates to die. So anyways, when Juzo's idle, he's gonna wait for him to die. So he'll drink some beer, you know. Gotta get some of that alcohol in during a fight. Free hits. You can get like a few free hits off. I like to use the fire too, because fire nice to whittle down. And right there, let me go back. If he stands like this and you hear the paralysis, he's gonna go for a grab. You can easily just back away from him or dodge to the sides right when he moves, and that's okay. Anyways, you want to claim for him once and only once. Do not make him. He can't deflect you because he's automatically gonna attack you after one. So he's going for a sweep there. Follows up with that. A lot of times he'll follow up with this. The moves only have a set pattern, but if you see one move, it's usually followed up with another one. Here he is an overhead. He'll usually follow up with another overhead. Almost always. Some weird shit usually happens, if not, but that's just how bosses are. So then, if you see him do this, go for a step, and then he's about to go for a sweep. 1, he's gonna do another one right here. 2. And then do not attack him still. You want to wait for him. You don't want to be too aggressive. You want to let him do the work. Let him lead you in the dance. He's the dude doing all the steps. You got to follow him. Don't step on his toes. You know the deal. So after that, sometimes he'll go for this usually. And sometimes when he does a step like that to do the palm, the step right here, if he goes further out with his step than normal, then the step can damage you and knock you over if you're not paying attention too much. You want to keep your distance a bit so that doesn't happen. Or if you know it's coming, you can just block it. No big deal. But that does do damage. So that means he goes for palm and usually overhead. See right here? I messed up the timing and boom. But he decided to take a drink after, He's a thirsty man. And he decides to spit it all out because maybe he doesn't have a tasting one. That Perilous right there is a sweep. You can just jump his ass. You might see it again because there's like 4. I have 4 of these fucking clips. But he was low enough. I just went for the kill because his posture is down. Anyways, round 2. Round 2, he can do up to a 4-hit combo, and hopefully it comes up here. I don't remember if it does or not. There you go. Ooh. And here's another good distinction of slashes. You can stab him in there, but look. When he does that, that's a different slash than this. And does it... See? 4-hit combo there. He tends to do 4-hit slashes. And if he's just sitting there doing nothing, you just hit him once, he'll do a palm, and instead of overhead, he can spit at you if he drank recently. Now they're overheads. I see burning him, man. There's a sweep, you go for a jump. No problem. That's the 4-hit combo I was referring to. Like, that's the most common one he'll pop up. So, he'll do that. He'll do this normal, double sweep. But he will follow up in phase 2, most usually with this. 2 more slashes. So don't go for hits. And he's still not safe during that. So you want to make sure he does that. And after he's overhead, 3 hits. And that whiffed, that sucked. What? Ooh. This is an important one he can do. I'm happy these showed up. So when he does this kind of stance, he's gonna kick and then step down. You can always dodge back if you're not confident blocking it, but if you block it, then more power to you. It's nice to block things. Juzo, this is the rematch of Jozu now. This is the Hirata revisit. If you're going for the third ending, always go for the third ending because optional bosses more like no bosses are optional ever in any of these games. Kill every boss or else I'll disown you and your family, your dog, your cow. So I use the Gachin here. Spiritfall, Sugar, doesn't matter. Gachin is useful here because you won't get aggroed by everyone here. There's a dude here I killed. There's an archer towards the back here. Sorry for the low quality, but he's somewhere around here. You have your ninja and you have Juzo right there. So I'm gonna kill him real quick. You want to path like this so that Juzo doesn't aggro you, and then kill this guy. In this clip, I don't think I killed the archer right away, so he was shooting at me a bit. I pulled out the spring load vent because spring load at this point just knocks him down. You get some free fire damage. It's pretty nice. So you went for a grab. You dodge to the side. Easy spring load counter right there. And then the fight is basically the same. Except now it's later in the game. You have plenty more tools. And then he went for the 4-hit there. Just never assume it's safe until he does an overhead. Just wait. Always overheads, the spit move, wait for the grab dash. Just don't go full aggro, or else he'll punish you for it. Let him do all the work. Just let him do the work. And hopefully, I'm gonna show a bit more of this. It's pretty redundant because it's the same fight basically, and I'm just firing his ass. But More supple. I got Mortal Blade, just because. Oh, double overheads. The fight's basically the same. Just make sure you play patient. He can go for 2 palms, which is not too bad. He has no follow-up after the second palm. If you see that, then it's no big deal. Especially if it knocks you over like that, you can just back away. And you're so tanky at this point that you should not be under threat. At least I hope. Yeah, phase 2 again. Just goes ham with the combos. Never assume it's safe to hit. Just wait. All you have to do is wait. I said the recommended moves to attack him in are when he drinks, the second overhead, when he fucks up the grab dash. And yeah, if there are a few more openings you can exploit, and that's nice. So anyways, this next one here is in the Ashina Depths, the fog area. Same fight again, but this time he's got a few enemies surrounding him. Got a monkey with a gun trying to snipe you, and a few monkeys chilling with him. You just kill those. The good thing about this is, the monkeys you don't have to fight the monkeys with him. You can actually jump up, and the monkeys will follow you. I believe I do it in this clip, but let me double check. So you jump there. Yeah, I'm just here chilling, waiting for the monkeys, losing the aggro. Yep, see, they follow you. Now you can easily get rid of them without the boss in your ass. No big deal. Straightforward. And then it's basically the same fight from there, more or less. That's the main difference is, that's what I showed you is a good way to just clear enemies before you can go toe-to-toe with him. And apply the same concepts. Patience. Don't attack too much. Let him do the work. Oh, and he killed me there because See, the reason why I said it's good to back away from the foot stump, by the way, is because if you mess up, you're dead. I had more than half HP and he instantly killed me. So, it's good to back away. I don't know what happened there. That usually never happens. Yeah, fight is basically the same throughout. But now, here's your final one. It's not a drunkard, it's a dude with fire. His name is Shigekichi, the Red Guard, right here. And he's on the way to the Demon of Hatred. The only difference is all his alcohol-related things are now fire-based. So it's not safe. It was never safe to guard the. Actually, I never went over that. Sorry. So Mr. Juzo will be sometimes he spit. He coats his sword in poison. I don't think I caught that at all because I was being super aggro with him, knocking him over and stuff. But if he spits alcohol onto his sword, just run away for a bit. Don't guard it. You're gonna get poisoned. You cannot block any poison or fire or stuff like that. It's more dangerous with him because fire actually fucks you over. So yeah, you can just get behind him. You can use the same chained ogre bonfire. You just go run up to him, clear the enemies to make sure you're safe. Especially enemies like going up. You want to deal with those and then kill the alert. There's a guy with a gong behind him. You want to kill him. And you just get the jump on him. So the main difference of him, other than the fire, is that he's got poor-fitting armor. So you can use a spear to take the armor off. I just spammed it twice real quick, and now he's totally vulnerable. If you don't, you're gonna have a hard time lowering his posture. So you gotta make sure you do it immediately. After that, exact same shit, different day. And there's fire breath. Fire dangerous. Don't get hit by that. Yeah. If you have the armor on him, it's just much more annoying. So you may as well just spear him twice, get the armor off. Remember to double tap it for the pullback. Pullback nice. I couldn't tell you if there's any spears, any poor armor fitting things more useful than this one. This just makes fights so much easier. There you go, that's Drunkard for you. The next up is our Chained Ogre. You might be thinking, wait, is this the first mini-boss? I have this in weird order, so... Sometimes it's not the first mini-boss. You can access your auto right away. And I have these in order, like, on the first encounter, based on first encounter potentially, and obviously these fights are like the same throughout, if you notice them, so that's why I have them all together. So Chained Ogre, want to get rid of this. And now, this is very important. You see this Kachin right here? You can get it. There's a little area before this where you can fall down. And there's like a little bit like stone stairs over to the left side. You can skip most of the terrain. And in the bushes, you can find these sugars here. They're just chilling. And this will make this 10 times easier. So here's what you want to do. If you do that, I don't know if anyone has a big hard time with this, but just in case. Gachin, you want to sneak over to him. He won't see you at all. He won't be alerted to your presence at all. Like, he barely saw me, like, right there. And then I got out of his vision. You sneak up to him, boom, give him the stab. So anyways, the best thing you could do here to make this your life easier is Hirata being open first allows you to get the flame vent, which is, it's near a bunch of dudes just hanging out by a fire. You just go grab it real quick. And the reason why Flame Vent is really good is because red-eyed enemies are super weak to fire. They're totally afraid of it. So if you shoot him, then he'll get super spooked like that. And if he gets burned, if you burn him especially, it takes a very long time for him to like get back up. So you get like a few more hits in, but don't get too greedy. Like there's a limit to how many hits you can get, even if you get like 6 or 7 in. So how many hits can you get exactly? So I hit him with fire, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits is good enough. And then he'll do that. That's sometimes it never hits. He's dodge to the side. Dodge to the side for the grabs. The name of the game is just dodge to the side for everything. And if he does get staggered from hitting, you get 3 hits off. Easy grok. Just stab him after that. And one more time. So he goes to the slam of his hands. 1 stab is good enough. Then we'll go for the dash. Just jump to the side. Wait for him. Oh. Yep. Stabs are good enough for this. He goes for stomp. Kick. He'll do another kick after that. And sometimes he'll do a third pushback like that. Yeah, but I'm just making sure to burn him the hell. And let me see how many hits we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look how many hits you get. It's crazy. Yeah, fire really nice. In case you have a big issue with this guy, just be patient, jump to the side, and use fire a bunch. Don't use it like too much. There's a cooldown on it, and I can't give you the exact cooldown, but if you give it some time, it'll come back up after like, I guarantee you like 20-30 seconds, it'll be back up. But these fights are fast, so maybe you won't have time for it again after that. Anyways, there's a second Chained Ogre. He's in when you get the castle gets invaded by the purple ninjas. There's gonna be a Chained Ogre down in the ground here, in the inside. You can actually leave him alive till the very end, and you can use him to farm some red guard really easily because he like 2-shots them. But I decided to kill him right away because fuck him. Anyways, you can jump down. You can actually death blow him here. I'm just bad. I screwed that up, and I took some damage, but it's no big deal. A few more tools here this time around, but the game is still exactly the same. Stab helps stagger a bit more, so you get 3 hits off. Make sure to jump to the side when he grabs. You can just walk away from that. And Spring Load just saves everything. Doesn't allow you as many hits to open, but Spring Load is fucking great. I can't recommend it enough against bosses like this. Like how much free damage you get just by using it. So much free damage, dude. It's beautiful. Just burning him just gives you more than... Oh. Blech. That's what happens if you get grabbed. You die. You die bad. You die real bad. So don't do that. Do not die to him like that. And I have total faith that you guys, whoever's watching this, will not die to him like I did. Like a fool. But shit happens. Other than that, same fight, really. Same fight. So next up, we have the bull. And there's only one way to fight the bull. Only one way. The easiest way to do it. You're gonna pretend you're a Spanish bullfighter, right? You know, red capes, toro, 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 toro. So here, the blazing bull, you want to make sure he kills. Let him do the work. Kill the fuckers around. They're in the way. So what you want to do first to make sure he consistently does it is you want to keep your distance. Let him come to you. Sometimes he just freaks out a bit. That move right there is what we're gonna look for, but I'm gonna pause it when I get another block in. He's not that one. He was having a hard time. He's giving me a hard time right now. I didn't like him. Like sometimes he just jukes you too and just goes wherever he pleases. And that I messed up the guard. By the way, yeah, he kills me. By the way, you want to make sure your health is topped off because if, like I said earlier, you cannot block fire moves at all. You want to make sure your health is nice and good. So when you're trying to get here, make sure you don't get hit as much. Save your resources. And well, he's also being evil, so you know that's how it is sometimes. So let's back away a bit. So here is when it starts. When he runs up to you, this is what I look for. When he ducks his head like this, you want to wait a bit. Give it about, let's see how long that takes. That takes about like a second or so, but you want to wait for him to bring his head back, wait for him to duck his head, then wait for him to twitch and hit that. When he does that, block. And if you block, you get about a few free hits in. I like to stab first and then hit him once, then immediately run away. If you keep your distance, then there's a very high chance that he'll bring up the move almost consistently every time. And when he does that, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to block that move. You're going to hit him a bit if he stuns and you get a few more free hits, but for the most part, just run away. Block. Hit him a bit. You can use flashbangs as well, they help out. Especially just reposition, that's good. And then Toro Toro, Ole. This is the fight. This will help you out immensely. You don't have to like whack him a bit, try to find openings. You can make your own by literally being a Spanish bullfighter. I fucked up the block there. Yep, so you want to keep going. Ole. And that's basically it. As he just keeps up until the very end. So now, there's another bull, the Sakura bull, but you actually don't have to fight this boss at all. This is literally the fight right here. So around here is when you're going to aggro it. It's behind the wall. It's going to walk up a bit. But you can literally flashbang it, spook it. And then it's like, oh, I can't see. Oh! Donk. Fight's over. If you want to fight this normally, then more power to you. But if you want this boss dead, there you go. You just scared it to death, literally. Literally scared it to death. Next, we have Ashina Elite. These will be your deflect checkers, because they specialize in the Ashina cross move, which is very quick. I do not recommend attacking like I did there. I did it just to wake him up a bit. But if you're having a hard time, don't do that. So what you want to do? Right there. You see that flash? When you see that flash, he's gonna go for an Ashina cross, and it's two very quick deflects. I don't know what else to tell you besides make sure the timing's good, and you basically almost all conquered this fight. This is all he's good for. He's good for one, so just block. Sometimes when you block, he'll do that. He'll try to slash back. You can just block it. I don't recommend it if you're having a hard time with this, like you're not comfortable with this fight. But I like to do it just because it helps him open up more and attack. But for the most part, yeah. As long as you get the time down for the double block, which is really quick, then this fight should be no problem after a few tries. Phase 2, though, is a problem. Because he adds on a quick punch that he could potentially do. And if he does that and staggers you, then you're dead. Because he's going to follow up with a cross so you can't block because you're staggered. So don't let him do that. You can always just back away. It comes out really quick, so you want to make sure to like have a guard ready. But in case, like I said, if you're not comfortable with it, just run away. Wait for the flash, and then do the blocks. And there's also a second one. But he has red eyes, so he's susceptible to fire really hard. And if you go the way I did, which is through Enshin's room, with Kachins, free backstab. And because he has red eyes, you can spook the fuck out of him. I have to spring load him. For the most part, same fight. There you go, see? Right there. He tends to do it when you're a lot closer to him. So boom. If you don't block that, then you're dead. See? It follows up with that much faster. And he also has a sweep he can tend to go for, which he can, you can easily just counter. If you do jump on him, don't attack him, just jump on him and give yourself some space, reposition. Name of the game is just make sure you reposition, otherwise he'll keep doing this. That was pretty unlucky. So that's basically what you want to do for this fight. So next we have... Next we have Robert's dad. The Armored Man. So this fight, he can't stagger at all, so you really don't need to hit him. You just gotta wait, be patient for his moves. His moves are rather slow. So if you give yourself some time, don't attack him. You're free to, just to get some more posture in. But just give it some time. So what you want to do is just wait for his moves. He tends to stagger a bit before hitting, so you want to give yourself some time. It's not right away. And he hits you with Makiri. You can flashbang if you want. And he can stagger if you hit him a bit, but it's not that much. And sometimes the Makiri doesn't work if you're too close to him. But yeah, for the most part, you don't want to be aggressive because sometimes he can pull up stuff like that. Watch it, watch. So when he does this, he'll immediately hit you, push, and then goes for an overhead. Now, when he starts throwing a tantrum like that, what you want to do is wait a bit, and then when he starts lunging, you're going to go for a block, quick double block, and then wait, and then he'll go for a really slow finisher, boom. Then you get some few free hits off. Flashbang is also pretty nice if you want, although some people, I know you don't want to really flashbang him because dishonorable, right? Dishonorable AF for some people. Flashbang makes the game kind of easier, and I don't know if people want that. But in case, it's really helpful. I don't know if people care about honor in a fight. Like Genichio said, Shinobi knows the difference between honor and victory. And make sure when you death pull him, I'm sure everyone's aware of this by now, but just in case, make sure you death pull him in a way that push him next to a ledge, and bye-bye, he's dead. If you happen to be playing the randomizer, I'm a big fan of that. I hope you guys are too. You want to push him into like a wall or something, and it'll basically do the same thing. And he tends to spawn in places where that's much easier to do. Just a fun fact. Next up on our list is the second deflect checker of the game, the long arms. And most people run to this one first, the optional one. The first thing you want to do is if you land it from the, you have to land it from the top. You want to kill all the shitters. Always kill everything first before you go for the boss. And if you die, I know it's a pain to clear them again, and you don't want to, but trust me, it's a lot easier. I swear. Someone followed me there. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just kill those shitters. You can literally jump over them, and then you get a death blow. Goomba stomp their ass like this. See, free. So now, this boss here has 2 moves. He has only one in phase 1 and another one that comes out in phase 2 sometimes, so you want to be ready for that one. But first one, it's just, when he does that, you're going to for block, 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 block. He does a slight pause. Block, 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 block. Then he'll back away. He'll do a sweep, stomp. And that's phase 1. Block, block, block. There's no reason to hit him. He'll die really quick by parrying him a bunch. So next, right away when you kill him and enter phase 2, he's going to go for quick 3 hits, starting from his left, your right. So don't attack him, just wait for him to do that. After 3 hits, he's going for a sweep, stomp. Then he's going to go for the same move. Block, 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 block. And he's dead. Just jump on his head, it's over. If you're playing on higher difficulties, then there's a chance that you can pull out the other move at random. And it's kind of inconsistent, especially if you jump him, because he can pull it out and hit you in the air. But I think if you jump him and touch and do nothing, then the first one will miss. Just secure the blocking in case. You should have mirror deflect by now, I hope. Mirror deflect. Save lives. So the other one you fight is before the snake bridge, where the snake knocks the bridge over, knocks you down. Same shit, really. The only difference is you have less spacer, so technically this is harder by like what, a percentage? Like 1% harder. You don't have enough space. And if you're like me, you want to make sure to block everything. I have this footage on a normal file. I usually play on Charmless Bell Demon, and I don't like leveling my HP, so if I didn't block that, I was dead. Or if the casual player, it's a lot easier. But for stuff like that, I can't really teach people how to like do timings. You can only, it's better to feel it out, and then eventually you'll get it. Persistence as well. Don't give up. Please don't give up. This game is fantastic. What's good, Lithic? What's good? What up? Alright, let's see. Next we have the Snake Eyes. Depending on your path, you can either run into either of these sorts. This is the one in the Ashina Depths. This is the one in the Gun Fort. Let's do the Gun Fort one first. If you want a very easy, quick and easy way to get a Death Blow, you can go to the Gun Fort bonfire and then just run back. And boom, you don't even make a change, just stab the bitch. Easy peasy. I don't know what I was doing here. I was almost dead. I think I was trying to heal. So you can just hit her a bunch. When you see this grab, don't be scared, because you can, when she's about to pull back, just block it. You can block it. No big deal. And when you deflect, when she deflects you, she either goes for a grab, she sometimes goes for a kick, followed by a shot. You can just dodge under it. And sometimes she'll back away and just shoot you right away. I prefer being super aggressive for her, because those are the only 3 moves you'll really see, so it's no big deal. If you play passive, she'll throw other moves. This one is also highly susceptible to poison, so Sabimaru is a good thing here, but I don't think you need it necessarily, maybe for higher difficulties, but if you need to. So here's the other poison one. Here's Shirahagi. First thing you want to do, if you're coming from just coming from the Ashina Depths area, or the top part, you want to kill this guy right away. Look down and kill this sucker. He will aggro you and you will not have a fun time. Kill him right away. So then you want to just get yourself over there. Do not reset the bonfire. Do not sit at the bonfire right there to your left. Just make sure, just kill as many as you can. And I did this after killing the Guardian Ape. So it's the fight turns out slightly differently. The reason is because depending on who you kill first, the day progresses and then it changes the enemy slightly. If you kill the Guardian Ape, then if you don't kill the Guardian Ape, you come here first. This is going to be up and there's going to be 2 guys sitting here that you have to kill right away. If you killed the Guardian Ape already, then you're going to see this. There's going to be nothing. Makes it slightly easier for you. So anyways, you want to get chains, you want to walk over to this guy, walk over to her, and boom, stab. If you want a super funny cheese, you can aggro her, then run all the way to the bonfire on the ground, and then if she sits in the poison lock, she'll start slowly dying. But it takes like half an hour for her to die. Not that long, but some ridiculous amount of time. You just fight her normally. Most her grab, make sure to block it. Let's go ham on her. Watch a kick, watch a shot. If she backs away like that, then sometimes she'll just go for other hits. This is one of the ones you'll see. See, she backs away, and then she'll go for a sweep from your right. Hit, and hit. That's why I don't be aggro, because I don't like dealing with moves like that. That's the other move that comes out. She backed away, so I stunned her, and then I didn't hit her, so she went for a sweep from my left. Just boom. Those are 2 of the moves that comes out. I don't know if she has another one, but I don't want to deal with those moves. It's like, go aggressive on her. It's much easier. That's the fight. You can't poison this one, by the way. You can poison the other one. Oops. Poison the other one. Stop lagging, by the way. Next, we have 7 Ashina Spears. This guy here is where you started the game. And when you revisit it after getting the Ashina Castle, then he's sitting here guarding the area where Kuro was. So you can use the same thing to get to Kuro, like you use this side here, just hide around, run around, and then go for a quick stab. Easy peasy. He's got a ridiculous long name. I like being aggressive on him because he'll pull out only 3 moves. The first one is the most common one. When he goes for a parry on you, then he's gonna spin his spear around and then go for a slow boom and push you back. At that point, he's gonna go for a stab, Mikiri his ass. Here's the important distinction though. Here's something you have to watch out for. When you go for a block, push you back, Mikiri. After Mikiri, you cannot do anything. You're still staggered, so he's gonna push you back. At this point, he'll do one of 3 things. He's either going to block back, or he's gonna go for a overhead or underhand like this. Boom. If he goes for the 2 moves, then you can. If you block it, then he'll stagger for a bit. That's where you get your free hits in. Do not attack him after the Mikiri. You cannot. You're gonna get punished. I guarantee you. So to keep going aggressive, he'll back away sometimes. He'll go for hits like that. That was a sweep. I fucked it up. He had the high ground. It's over, Anakin. But after he'll jump back. That's the second one. He'll go for Mikiri's. Most of the time, he'll just Mikiri because spear people, you know. Just be ready. And that's that fight. Here's the other one. Some people may have had issues because, oh, there's another mini-boss with him. How do we kill him? Some people, you can cheese it. It takes a long time on the tree, but that's if the right person falls. If the wrong person falls, you have to restart the bonfire. He doesn't die. Or you can do this. Gachin. You can just watch his pathing. You want a path like this, and make sure you have both the stealths upgraded as well. Want to walk around like this. Just kill this guy, and then you can fight the other one normally. Goes for hits. Hit. That was unfortunate on my part, but same moves there. With that, Mikiri, do not move after that. He'll back away, or attack you. He backed away after a parry. Just go for that. Mikiri's ass. Watch that. Do that, and then get free hits off. There's a backaways. Oh, my timing was like horrendous there. Give yourself some space or else that could happen. If you're too close, he'll kill you through the dash. That's the other move that comes out. Just be ready for those. He won't back away or through the spin. Ooh, ooh. He was being very unhappy with me here. He kept going for attacks. But just be ready for that. It's a lot easier. This boss I recommend aggression on. 100%. If you keep it up, he'll die eventually. I don't like being next to the warrior because I hate having no space. Give yourself space. Don't be like me. Don't be an idiot. Ooh. If you want, you could stab him or 2 for more HP damage, but other than that, he falls. Easy peasy. No biggie. So now we have the Lone Shadows. You got 4 of these, and technically one is a refight because of the revisit to the Hirata. But I guess 4 of these can be dealt with very simply. This first one here is the one you probably encounter first before the Ashina depths. You just sit here, and you can death blow his ass from here. No problem. Whee! Pop. So, this boss is much easier than you think, and the reason is, hit him. If you hit him there, he'll stagger a bit. You want him to block your hit, and only hit once. When he blocks it once, he'll go for either this or kick, and that's all he will respond with. After 3 of these, he'll go for jump, block it, and jump on his head. Make sure if he does stagger from taking damage, then you want to wait. Yeah, you want to wait until he blocks your hit to do it again. So wait for him to block once, and then there you go. If you want to fight him normally, then sure, there's a couple moves to deal with. Especially the famous 4-hit into Mikiri. But here, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys. And I understand this is cheesy, but mini bosses I don't really give a shit about cheesing too much. The whole point of it is to just kill him ASAP. That's the easiest way to do it. And it's the same thing throughout the next 3 fights. This one is during the invasion. You want to go through the tower and not through the window, because then you'll get aggroed by the enemy and you're not gonna have a good time. So go through the tower, kill the enemy, and then you only have that to deal with. The only difference now with these next three is that they have a poison move that comes out. With his hand, it's gonna be like a glowing green hand move that he'll try to hit you with. Just run away. Don't block it. You're gonna get poisoned. Other than that, they'll spawn all the same way. That I was waiting for. Sometimes he can pull out a move where he throws out a kick, and then block. Easy peasy. Give me. Boom. See, no big deal. And then the fight ends up the same way. Same for these next two. These in here. This is the one. Same thing during the invasion at the shrine before you start going to Sunken Valley. Same. You can get behind him around the house and kill his ass. You don't have as much room in the house, but same shit, different day. Yeah, fuck this guy. Cheese the fuck out of him. And then this one here is at the revisit. It's the same thing. The most important thing you have to worry about here is that he can call dogs if you leave him alone for a bit and he'll whistle. But don't let him whistle. Don't let him whistle, please. And then you don't have to deal with dogs. So, same shit, different day. And that's those fights. Easy. Let's see, next on our list is Shichimen. This is the one that drops Tonto and the first one you encountered, probably. So, first things first. Everyone will start with this move. You have the rock here to hide behind, so it shoots out a bunch of little ones and then shoots out the 3 big ones. If you have confetti and you think you can just attack him, right? Don't attack him. You're going to die from terror. He has a huge terror field around him, so don't do that. So you can deal with this one of 2 ways. The first one is if you confetti and wait for him to jump. If you're close enough, you can death blow him in the air twice, and that's it. But I don't have confetti. I didn't do that this fight. Also, if you're not playing on if you play on normal, like no debuffs, Phoenix Umbrella is your saving grace. You can just block everything. And also the projected force is nice too because it counts as a confetti hit. Sometimes go for a double sweep here if you just go ham on his ass. Confetti makes this like miles easier. You can slash the balls. You can walk up to him with the fucking umbrella. You can do this. So he'll shoot like little balls. He'll do a little jump to the side here. It's really hard to get a counter off of there. But if you manage to stagger him and get rid of his like field-ish, it's not really a field per se, but if you get rid of like his effects, then if you wait a bit, he will still attack. But if you keep attacking him, you're gonna clank with him, and then he's gonna teleport somewhere else. That beam I fucked up. You can just hide in the umbrella, and you'll be good. See here, I gave him some time, let him hit twice. I hit him once. Yeah, he'll just keep attacking. As long as you hit him like once or twice during the thing, once is probably a good idea. Then he will just clank, and then that's all she wrote. And he'll teleport somewhere else, like a giant pussy. Beam, umbrella, Lamau. Summons a giant ball sometimes. You can just block that. Use projected force. And this fight is pretty simple. Pretty fucking simple. Make sure you have a bunch of confettis. Makes your life much easier. Make sure you have projected force and umbrella too. It'll help too in case you don't have it. The hero is definitely going for an anti-air death blow, but he was way too far. Now you can really take your time with this one. And just slowly whittle his HP down. Because you do a lot of damage with the confetti. You know, just watch out for his moves. The moves are very simple to read, and Umbrella invalidates his shit. So, easy peasy. And all the Shichimen fights will go the same way. There's one after the Headless Ape in the same arena, and there's one in the Fountainhead Palace. And it teleports across the river, and it'll go the same way. So now, we have Orin. She's probably one more challenging ones, which is not saying much. You can either talk to her or run away from her and she'll just aggro you. You want to have a confetti on just for more damage. I give myself some space because she likes to dash. So, when she backs away like that, he has a few options. First one is jumping slowly. Block that. That's a sweep. You jump on her head. You can hit her twice after that. The second one, when she jumps away like that, like she does a little thing, be ready to parry instantly, because boom. This hit coming. If she throws out a move like that, like... excuse me. She stands there for a bit and then goes for a little hit. So throw out 1, 3 more, and then another one. But you have to get feel for that. When she spins twice like that, she's going to be ready to do a spin attack on you. You want to wait for a bit and then... with spin, block, 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 block. Notice she does 2 hits there before she does a double hit, and that's going to change in phase 2. So, that's a few of the moves you have to worry about, the most important ones. Especially when she's close to you like that, just be ready to parry. Here comes again. Block, block. But I got that. Now, phase 2 is a little different. I don't know why I use a Snapseed there. Ready for block in case. So here's the main difference whenever it comes up. If you clank with her like that, then she'll hit immediately. Just ready to block immediately. If she somehow parries you, hit, just boom, wait for that. So now, when she goes for the spin attack again, this time she's gonna come from your left. Block, 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 block. She has an extra move there, so just be ready for that. So let's do it again. So with that spin, block, block, 3 slow hits, 2, and then the sweep. That's the main difference. All I have to do is just be prepared for her to dash like that, and then as long as you know timing of that, it's no big deal. You got this. I have faith in you. You got this. That's Orin. Shizu is a joke and a half. Well, just run at her. If you get hit, who gives a fuck? You have so much HP. I made it easier on her just to hit her, but you can answer your death for her, but you don't really need to do that. Just she's dead. But yeah, that's it. Shizu, easy. So make sure to dodge. Not like me. I just took it because I'm a man. You know, block it with your body. Other than that, yeah, that's simple enough. Show it again. Just run at her. If you want to block the lightning, then go for it by all means. Yeah, that's right. Easy. Now, here's one I saved up, and I really hate these fights so much. If anyone watches me, they know why. I hate these things. I hate these things. Headless. Shitty boss. Fucking awful. So right here, prepare confetti, because otherwise this fight's gonna take years. You cannot death blow them whatsoever. Their moves are rather slow. The timings are very fucking weird, and even if you block it properly, you still take damage because it's covered in. It has its own confetti, right there. You know. But there's a very easy way to deal with these guys. If you manage to get behind it, it can't attack you unless you're in front. So what you can do is get at least 2 hits off at most, and then if it'll try to turn to you, you can just stay on its butt like this, and you can hit it once and get some free hits off. And after a bit, you're gonna get rid of its fog. You'll have more speed to do it, and you can just keep the cheese up. I don't care to cheese these things. I hate them so much. They're terrible. They're absolutely dog shit. So now, you see it spinning like that? It's gonna teleport behind you, and it's gonna go for a grab move. And you don't want it to grab you, because otherwise... Let me see if I have it. I'm sure I have it. And here we are. Yep, it goes through a spin. And then I wait a bit, and then if it grabs you, and then it grabs you in the ass, pulls out your soul thingy from your butthole, and you're dead. So what you want to do is walk away just walk forward, and if it teleports behind you, as long as you walk away, it won't do anything. If you manage to get close to it while it's trying to grab you, then it just shakes it and it's like, oh man, you suck. And then you can get behind it easily. Watch, I'll show right here. Just walk away from it. And then it's like, oh man, I didn't get his ass. So you can just hit him from the back and then do the same thing. Just stick to his butt and hit him like once or twice. Once just to be on the safe side, of course. And if you keep this up, he'll eventually die. If you happen to run out of confettis, you can always umbrella his ass when he's doing the little shaky thing. Hopefully you have enough damage. Hopefully you have enough confettis. Do not fight these things without confettis. I don't recommend it. These fights suck. If you want to fight it parrying properly, then be my guest. I don't care to do that. I hate these guys. And also be careful, it might shoot projectiles if you're too far from it. It'll spin its no head around and it'll shoot these black and white thingies that follow you, so just hide behind something. There are also two more versions of this fight. The first one, the second one is underwater. This part here, it's right next to the bridge that leads you to the Sunken Valley Shrine. You want to dive and, uh-oh, Headless alert. It's got a few moves. First is the projectile I just mentioned. It'll spam that a lot when you're not near it. When you're too close, it'll go for a grab like that. That's a grab, and if it grabs you, you know what happens. You already know. Goes for a few hits there. Don't be too greedy. You want to hit it maybe like twice at most, and back away because it'll do the spin move. You can hit like once after. Swim away because it'll go for a grab. Hit it twice, you can go for a stab. Just run away. And you can repeat this up a bit. Oh, I got hit there because I'm dumb. It also has an air slash that it'll do. Sometimes you can do it twice, but as long as you wait for it, the slash to come out and you just swim out of the way, then it's no big deal. This one is actually really easy. You just gotta play safe, play patient. And confetti is not totally necessary because in lore, water does the same thing basically, so you'll do the same damage. But confetti makes this like 10 times faster. And at some point, it will stagger. You can get a few more hits off right there. I don't recommend more than like 2 hits because just don't. As your HP does not matter, the terror bar matters. You can drink the purple gourd if you have it, but as long as you just do hit and runs, that's all there is. The third one is, everyone knows this one. It's in the Fountainhead Lake, double headless. Double headless is so shitty. There's the same thing, but 2 of them, and the best thing I can give to you is one of 2 things. If you want to make it like a bit easier for you, you can kill the ghost one right away. It doesn't have that much HP, and if you get rid of it, you can focus your attention on the single one. You can also kill the real one right away, and then the fight will end. But you have to deal with this guy's bullshit throughout the whole thing, and the real one is tankier. So it's up to you. These fights are garbage. I hate everything about these. Especially if you're doing challenge runs, you die in 1 hit, and there's not a lot of mistakes you can make. There's really no reason to get these things, even unless you want the Spirit Fall, Shuriku Spirit Fall, which is kind of nice. But, oh my god. You have to ask yourself that there are some things that are worth it at that point. But yeah, other than that, I leave it to you. You can either kill this guy right away, or you can kill the ghost, make life a bit easier. It was just spam projectiles, and you have to just swim and hope there's a good opening for you to hit it. That's it for that one. Now, the final one I want to go over is the Mist Noble. Honestly, I don't know any real good way to fight this thing. This is the hardest boss in all the game, even past the real bosses. I don't know how you beat this thing. I had to turn on my cheats to kill it right here. See, like AFK for a second was to make sure my kill move was on, so I could actually damage through its like, what is it, 10 million HP? Got a Def 7. Look, I even turned my speeds up, and I had to wait for a bit, and then bap bap bap. I don't know how you would kill it normally, but it knew I was cheating, so it crashed my game, it turned off my stream, it killed my parents and everything. It is what it is. Mist Noble is just too difficult of an enemy. I don't know how people can get past this game. I don't even know how I beat this game. It's like not possible. You just have to kill it without fighting it somehow. I used the wrong cheat, so it just knew and kicked me out instantly. Mist Noble is that powerful. I leave it to you guys for good luck on Mist Nobles. Yeah, Mist Noble makes everything seem like Easy peasy. How do you... if any of you guys know how to beat Miss Noble, just let me know. I don't know either. The philosophers from, like, back in the day during the BC times don't even know how to beat Miss Noble. You can't find it in any of the star charts, any of the scrolls, any of the pyramids. There's nothing on them. How do you do it? It's impossible. Well, anyways, that was all the mini bosses. They're not too bad. You can have some ways to deal with them. It won't take too long, but hopefully a few of these tips help someone out. At the end of the day, I don't want to line up all the entire fight in a row like that because I need you guys to get good, and hopefully some of these clips help. And at the end of the day, it's better just go learn the fights with your flesh. Die until you don't die. But yeah, I hope some of these tips helped. I'm gonna do bosses in the next video, and I might just do bosses one at a time just to be super detailed with them, but we'll see. I'll even do some practice fights. We got them all lined up in the boss mod. But yeah, mini bosses are done, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.